From rides that ended in and broken ribs,
It was red, and I went
to cowboys' final goodbyes.
Took the brunt of almost 2,000 pounds.
These 10 moments show just how close bull riding comes to the edge of. Let's start with the one that every rodeo fan knows, Lane Frost, the legend. This was Cheyenne Frontier Days, 1989. Lane had just nailed his ride on taking care of business, and business was brutal. He dismounts clean, lands perfectly on his hands and knees.
He landed perfect on his hands and knees. He turned over in the air. Was in good position.
Everything looks good, until the bull spins, spots him, and charges.
Over him, but as he put his horn on, he kind of laid his horn on Lane's back and he stumbled at the same time.
It doesn't look brutal. The bull just kind of stumbles, lays a horn against Lane's back, and in that split second, all its weight comes down. Lane stands up, takes 2 steps, then just collapses.
And over him, and it didn't look like that bad of a wreck. He got up and took about 2 steps and got to his knees and waved for help when needed.
Sadly, he didn't make it. A wise old man once said, "Sometimes when you mess with the bull, you get the horn." Up next is Zachary Nagel, young, fearless, and unfortunately about to become a human kebab. This bull wasn't just angry, he was out for it. It punctured a carotid artery and still survived. Back in 1998, Jerome Davis was at the top of his game, and then came the fall.
Some color commentary for this event. Pam caught up with him before the event.
This wasn't a regular bull toss.
Go around, mister. You loaded. Marino, Cotton Ross are doing a great job. Come on now, when you flip people, you got Jerome going down in the well. He blocked him. He might be knocked out. Get on your feet, Jerome. Get on your feet, Jerome. Man. Poor Danny's down. Toothacher right there. Oh, man, check it out. Just taking shot after shot. This bull is give out. Jerome Davis, now see, that's what you do. Keep going.
Jerome landed straight on his head, cracking vertebrae and instantly paralyzing him from the chest down. But you know what they say, these bull riders are built differently. So, of course, Jerome didn't quit, not even after this. The man stayed in the sport, became a stock contractor, and mentored young riders. Here's Aussie cowboy Lachlan Rockwell getting way too close to his bull's exit route. He eats dirt, and the bull stomps his ankle. This next guy straight up got his face torn off.
anything until I looked at my sleeve and it was red, and I went to my hair.
Now that looks painful. Here's how it happened.
It was A.D. and Roy Ann's lucky day. A.D. won the poker pot, and they both got out of the game with them.
This guy had been in the sport for about 6 years, at the time when the following happened.
Y vamos a ver cómo sale este toro llamado Curvo, que aquí juega y Alfredo Calma.
Unfortunately, he did not make it. This rider doesn't get the hang of it from the get-go. Yeah, from the moment he got on the bull, you could tell he was about to get absolutely trampled. Glad he made it, though. It's not just the riders getting it from the bulls. Sometimes the fans get a taste too, like these guys did. I hate to say it, but if you're standing out there, what did you expect? Bullfighter Alejandro Conquero literally took the bull by the horn. Of course, it did not go too well. He was violently gored, suffering injuries to his neck, face, and legs. And now, on to. As the final one on this list, Pee-wee was no stranger to danger. He'd ridden bulls his whole life, taken hits most men wouldn't walk away from, and kept coming back for more. To those who knew him, he wasn't just tough. He was the kind of cowboy who made the impossible look routine. But on this day, the arena would write a different story. The gate flew open. At first, Pee-wee stumbled, just for a second. But true to form, he popped back to his feet, eyes focused, legs coiled like springs.
I rode him through that, but when the whistle blew, he jumped to the right.
The bull spun hard to the left, a move Pee-wee had ridden out countless times before. He gritted through it, held tight, 8 seconds ticking down like thunder in his ears. Then came the whistle. Relief for a moment. But it vanished in an instant.
Which hung me to the left. And you never want to come off the bull on the opposite side of the hand.
The bull jumped violently to the right, a last-second twist that threw Pee-wee the wrong way to the left, against his riding hand. Anyone in the sport will tell you, that's the side you never want to come off on. That's where the rope binds, where your glove sticks, where you don't fall, you get dragged. And Pee-wee got hung up.
When this happens, your hand will bind in the rope, and you will be hung up to the side of the bull. I'd been hung up before, lots of times, but this time was different. My right leg had gotten over my riding arm, and this pointed my head straight down.
He'd been in hang-ups before a dozen, maybe more, and always found a way out. But this time was different. His right leg swung over his riding arm, contorting his body, forcing his head downward in a sickening bend. Still, even as the bull bucked and kicked, Pee-wee fought like hell to reach the tail of the rope. His hand finally came loose, but the damage was already done.
I was lying there unable to move.
He crashed headfirst into the dirt, his neck crumpled under the weight of his own body. Greg McManus, Pee-wee's closest friend, was the first to reach him. Dropping to his knees, he looked into his friend's eyes, searching for something. Anything. "I think my neck is broken," Pee-wee whispered. "I'm paralyzed." The paramedics called for a medevac. The rodeo grounds were too remote, too far from the nearest hospital. A helicopter had to be flown in. Minutes passed like hours. All the while, Pee-wee lay still, unable to move, but fully conscious.
We were so far from anywhere I had to be taken to the hospital by helicopter.
Pee-wee had always defied the odds. He'd been bruised, broken, even stomped, but he always came back. This time, though, there would be no return. The sport he loved so fiercely had taken everything. Now that we've covered the 10 most terrible incidents in bull riding history, I have a question for you. If someone paid you $100,000 to ride a bull right now, would you take the deal?